Right, I think I figured that out now. Hello. Okay, that took too bloody long to figure out. This is what happens when you're configuring stuff and you're doing it all inside of OBS and you hope you've pressed the right button and then you add something new and then you accidentally click that off and then all hell breaks loose. Right. Why are we hitting orange all of a sudden, OBS? There should be no issues. So, we're now moving on to the radio room because we've got everything else done so far. I might actually just quickly show, not that one. Where did I bloody put it? Right, there it is. Right, what I'm going to do is quickly just show the progress of this. So you can kind of gauge the idea of how much is done and how much still needs to be done for this floor. So, anything that's in green is done. Oh, it is being a pain in the ass. Absolutely is being a pain in the ass. But what can you do? Green, everything's done. Red still needs to be done. And what is blue is built, but I still need to sign off on it because I'm not happy with where it is, or it needs to have a bit more detail put into it. Oh god. But like I said, front of this deck's almost all bloody done. As soon as the shop's done, the east side of the deck, minus the bow, is practically finished, which I'm happy about. And it's just a case of filling in the gaps for all these additional ones. But yeah, that's practically the progress on this. So the entirety of the second floor is almost done. So with that, I'm going to start with the radio room, which shouldn't take me long. I say that now though. God, that camera really looks mate like... There's no gold plated on my cup. It's lying. A gold plated cup for drinking tea out of. What kind of mad crazy shit is that? Right. Anyway. Let's begin the modelling of this room. Which will not be as big as it looks because I'm only thinking of the thickness of these pissing walls. So this is going to be like maybe that kind of thickness. But I will see. I still need to make that match, so I just want to push that up. I'll keep it the same size as that. Just... no, that one. No! Oh, that is... No, it's not. Push it down a bit. You're not cooperating with me today, are you, Maya? That's it. And then just plunk it there so that's on the right side. Now... I think I can push this back. Not that far. Oh, good God. So if I'm going off foot thickness, I think this is how big the room should be. Which I know, it looks very crazily small for a radio room, but I'm going through the actual... I mean, I've gone over this a million times, and you've got to make some sort of compromise with it. Because that's just the way it goes. Because I noticed, like, I've been pointing out some of these rooms are just a lot bigger than what they should be. And it honestly drives me up the wall. Because it's like, the example I'll use is the second floor, like, east hallway. Because when I built that, I had to deliberately put other bits in there just to make that more of a full room. Because if I hadn't, we could have had about 6-7 zombies in that one area and it'd fit perfectly. And you don't want that happening in the game. Nobody wants to be running around like that. And why is it doing this? Oh my god. Stop being a... Oh, hang on, that could be why. Hang on. If I take that off, I can still be heard right. Swear to Christ. It's always something to get set off with OBS. Oh, it's my tooth playing up. It's one of the fucking two. Right, anyway. So I'm going to put the door in first, but I need to import the door. So what did I call it? None of that. What did I call it? Oh no! I should know what I called this. What did I call it? I know what it mean. But it's not technically main hall door now, is it? If I have to go back into that room to find out what I actually called the door, I'm going to be pissed off because I should know what it's called. Not the concierge door, because that's the save room. Alright, gotta go looking for it again. Thank criminy. It's as bad as trying to find and remember if I had the fire extinguisher. I know I did. But it's the fact when you kind of forget what you named the frickin' the door. You know, I usually make it so I can remember it, but I can never ever remember this frickin' door. It's not a toilet mesh. We're not opening a toilet and walking through it. What the right, I'm gonna have to go looking for it. What? For fuck's sake. Give me a moment. What is the door called? Deck door. Oh yeah, of course. Try to remember you name it something that you remember it. Oh, gold. Right. Let me get the deck door imported. Bear with me a minute. So if I go into my assets and type in deck door, is it going to come up? Yeah, of course it is. There it is. Right there, right. Okay. So let me just get this in the correct position. Yes, I knew that wasn't the correct position. And I'm going to have to push it up a bit because it is not on the ground floor like that. And I'll have to model the step as well. I'm going to have to do an adjustment there as well. I've just got to flip that round. Done. Okay, let's have a look. I'll have to model the architecture the same way as that as well. I should have done that on the other side of the room. But, again, at this stage, I'm only just building stuff up. So stuff is bound to change because I'll keep adding to it before we do like a say-off as a final thing. We're definitely not at that stage yet. So much it's got to be done. But we'll get it there. We'll get there. Right, so that's that done. I can get rid of... Not the game space, I want to get rid of that. Actually... Yeah, we're fine for game space because we're right in the centre. That's fine. I'm talking with. Oh no, not this again. Alright, what about now? Is it fine? Do I have to scream? One of these works, one of them doesn't. I've got like a million different options here. I've not even got an audio filter on this. What the try that one, I suppose. Is that any better? I've not even got the volume on. What's going on? What is going on? That should be fine. That is the one I'm using. That's the primary one I've been using for a while. Is it still coming up with feedback now? What I hate about OBS. I piss around with it, then stuff don't work. And you're just thinking, why don't you just leave it? I'm hoping there's no feedback on it now. I can only hope. Because I've got that many goddamn audio mixes on the bloody thing at the minute. I don't know which one does what. Oh dear God, what a day I'm having now already. I'm going to assume it's working fine. I'll cross my fingers as well. Say it is. So I don't have to like go into a panic mode and be like, oh god. And then half the stream just gets me pissing around trying to fix this. That's what I needed to do as well since I forgot to do it. So I'm just going to try and make those match up. They go all the way up to the top, don't they? Oh! Ooh. I need the map up. Grab that one quick. Yeah, that's the same inside. Perfect. That's all I need to know. Oh well, as long as it's better. You know, I've been looking at these stuff on like Google Images for radio rooms, and I can safely say there is going to be a lot of knobs, switches, and everything else put into this, and the irony is not lost on me when I have to say that. So there's going to be a lot of circuitry, electronics, knobs, switches, and everything in this room. However, I have realised that in some radio rooms they actually do have typewriters in there. And I can't exactly have another typewriter in there, so I'm going to have to, like, delay what I'm going to do. I am selecting an object with topology. What the fuck's going on now? Maya, what are you doing? What are you doing? I am! What's going on? Oh, no. Shit. Fine, you do that then. You do you. You shit. Now you'll work. You can probably tell I hate Maya in some intervals. Some instances I just think I question my own sanity when that happens. Right. Excuse me. I'm just going to push you out. And then I'm just going to grab these edges. And then I'm going to bevel these again. I don't know if that's how much they were beveled for before. I probably tweaked it since then, don't know me. Not that it matters, because all I want is that is for that. I'm also going to have to bring in... I knew that was coming! I know, where is he when we need him? I was thinking of doing a broken typewriter. I was, and like obviously recolor it differently. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Or maybe it can be a typewriter, but it doesn't actually use an ink ribbon to save. Not that there's anything such a thing as a typewriter that doesn't use an ink ribbon, but I'm just crazy like that. But yeah, it's just an idea that's going in my head because I've got to get this all matching. Now, can I remember what I called those? No, not free leg table. Was it the wall windows? That's the one. Just give me the freight. Right, perfect. Because I'm going to need to put these in. The only problem is, I think they're about here. But I need to obviously make them look like they're looking inwards. Shit, I don't want them being lower than what they should be. I think they're about there. I keep doing this, don't I? I think they go to full length for the ship, don't they? They go full length for that room. Ah, they do. Right, okay. Right, I don't need the outliner. That can go. I don't really need them. Right, hang on. So it's about, give or take an inch there. My only issue is that's not now filling the full. I've definitely made this a lot longer than it should be. We could literally have a red herring in there. It's just hanging outside of a drawer. Oh, dearie me. The whole bloody game's going to be a red herring by the end of it, I swear. What was I doing? I need to check. I'm pretty sure I've made this room a lot longer than it needs to be. But then, no, it doesn't. It's still got that much of a gap. Sort of. Right, I don't even know why I've got the texture editor up. I'm not texturing anything. Right, so there's about that much of a gap there. But what this is saying is this should be the same as that. But if I'm right, this is going to be one thick bloody wall. That's too thick for a wall. Way too thick for a wall, that. I suppose I could put it there. But that would be the absolute limit I could push it because these bloody walls are too thick. Oh dearie me, right. Let me duplicate these and flip them around and flip them around when I'm done. So I need at least a few to stick out here. That's all to keep consistency with the sprite. Because apparently there are windows on this floor, but you never see them on the actual frickin'. Obviously, with some of it, because words out. You don't see the front views. You don't see like that wall. You don't see anything else from the front, or you don't see anything from there. So again, I've got wiggle room for stuff, but that isn't the point. I need to make that clear. You know what? There probably would be a delay on YouTube. That's why I try and like simulcast for like as many things as I can, so people can just pick whatever they want and just watch there. Yeah, I need to do that part of the roof, so I'll do that now. So because it's exactly the same as the opposite room, I'm just going to scale that in, scale that out. It's a bit too far. That's that. I'm now going to make this a boundary at its own layer, so let me just quickly do this. So put the bound in, so I don't bugger around and break things. I'm then going to just change my settings in renderings, just so it's all set up for that. And I'm just going to import some camera data. I don't know from which room. I've only got like a few that I've opened up on the desktop, so it's like I'll pick one and be done with it. Let's do 1030. That's probably about 600 cameras, isn't it? It's got about 600 cameras. Yeah, we'll just use all of them for a radio room. We don't even need all of these. Oh no! Is it? I would suggest to people that are on YouTube to switch to Twitch and follow it on there then. Oh dearie me, what a bloody day. Yes. I'm just going to drag that in, drag a camera in and start positioning them, but I'll start building core content soon. Oh, in fact, should I do these like they're clearly... No. No. Nope, let's not do that. Nope, I'll go mad doing it. Don't ask, my brain's thinking like a million things at once. Just do that. Used ray trace shadows for it. Because, you know, ray tracing's not some newfangled tech that every game, apparently with real-time stuff, is going on about. It's not even scratching the freaking surface. Yeah, full 15 cams. I'm not going to use 15 cameras in this pissing room. Jesus wept. What the hell was I thinking importing that one for? Right. Let me just get this in the room. And then just flip it round. And then flip that up a bit. That's right, just not even aim it at the door because, you know, why would I do that? And push this down a bit. And let me have a quick render test of that. And then just change the colour management so we can actually see what we're looking at. There we go. Perfect. Right. It does. Oh dear. Every bloody thing needs to be adjusted in this room. I swear to God, I've never had so many issues with this. With Gaiden before. Well, with any kind of room data before. But then I'm used to actual room data, not just custom stuff, and but it's being based on sprites and an 8-bit game. So my mileage is varying at the minute. So because I've done that, I can't exactly have those terminals next to the windows, but I could have them underneath the windows, I suppose. The Easter egg angle is just literally looking at an Easter egg on top of a table. Christ, radio rooms are so packed with stuff. I could probably swipe some of this stuff from Outbreaks rooms as well. And then again, I've still technically got the master files for those particular rooms. I really could, and then that'd just be me stealing stuff. But then again, I did model everything from scratch from there. So, my God, there's so many cables. Oh, there's cables everywhere. I'm going to have a breakdown. I'm going to have a model breakdown because there's just so many cables. Right, so we could easily put a radiator underneath that little window there. Need a table to put all this bloody equipment on, so I'm going to quickly do a quick model of that. There is not going to be enough room for it. Well, I could put it in between them, I suppose. But I'm still going to need tables for equipment, so I need Barry again. I need him in the room. I need to get the scale correct. Right. So this probably won't bloody work, will it? These bloody things will be too low, they'll be too high, and it won't bloody work. But I need to put tables in. There's no ifs, nors, or buts with these ones. They need to be in. Don't look at me like that, Barry. Oh dear, right. So it's only like a basic metal table, what I can see for most of these images I'm following. Don't start playing up again, Maya. Oh, for fuck's sake. I am clicking on it. You can see I'm clicking on it. Ah! There is topology. I am clicking it. Oh my fucking God. What are you doing? I wonder if it's the Farclay input that's playing. Let me just give it another few. Oh! Oh no! 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 That's too many! Oh no! No! Maya's having a fucking tantrum with me now. Oh no! I can't get back! No! It's all gone! No! Oh, why would you do this to me, you bastard? Oh no, it's gone tits up on cam as usual. Welcome to the Maya Void. This is where nothing gets done, where I just sit here crying my eyes out because it can't find it. Oh no! I take back what I said. Oh, it's gone. Oh no! No! Oh no! I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to duplicate, you piece of shit. No! Oh no! It's not gonna take me back. Oh no! Why? Hang on. Right, I'm on Persp. Right, but I can go to camera 1. Right, okay, that's fair enough. I haven't lost everything, but I can't work in that. I need... Oh, you fucking go. Hang on. What is... I know I can... No, but I can't... And again, I can. Oh, God, what have I done? Right. Centre of interest? What the... Oh my God, what the hell? What are you? Right. Apparently I found everything again, but I can't see. Right, let me, No? Are you not gonna... Oh my God, what is doing this? Right. Getting the outliner up. I'm gonna have to look at, Right, let me have a look at camera zeros there. Right, so that's 0, 100. Let's see if I can try and replicate that with the Persp cam. Where is the Persp cam anyway? So that needs to be... Right, and then... No, it's not finding it, is it? Oh no! I don't know what to do! Oh no! Why would it have to do this on a Saturday? What the Look, I've given you what it was. Why won't you go back? Why is the translation there? Why? Oh my God, why? Why can't I go home? Where's my view cube gone? Where's my view cube gone? What the hell's gone? Oh no. It's all gone to shit. It really has all gone to shit. I don't know. Don't save. Right. Okay, so the far claim plane is 0.100. And it's that number, so why won't it work? Do I really have to do this just to try and get this to work? No, not the bunk bed room. I've done that. I'm on this one now. Okay. Well, it's not worked. Oh no! I'm gonna have to go like looking online. I can't get my camera back. Well, I know how I could get it back. I just put a new camera in and use that as the building thing. Right. But then this isn't truly the camera I'm using, so this is going to be horrible and horrific. And it's all set the same way. Well, look, that it matters. I'm just going to have to like use a different camera from Purse. I just cannot get it to work. Right, well, at least I've got the camera in, but I've lost everything else. Oh, you bastard. Right, fine. This is how I'm going to have to do it. I hope you're happy, Maya. So, at least I can carry on building stuff. This is all because you would not accept that there was a mesh there that I could highlight and cut things. Oh no. There is a moral somewhere in there, but I'm not going to even bother repeating it. Right. Well, at least I'm sort of backish. Get the tables in. So I only want a few tables here. I'm going to have to pull that one out a bit. Put another one just next to it. And then another one just next to it. And because obviously I got all this room at the back here, I could put a couple of lockers there. I'm going to put another one of these tables here. And I'm going to put one underneath those sets of windows because I'm trying to keep consistency with everything. Oh, do you know what? Just move them up. Move them up. That's it. And I'll just stick that one there. And I'll just stick it against the bloody wall. Like so. Right, so I could put a couple of lockers in there. Oh god, why is this giving me deja vu? How many bloody locker rooms have I built over the years? How many radio rooms have I built over the years? Right. Alright, grab me camera. One out of 15. I don't even need to use all of these. Ah, well, at least, you know, they can be deleted once it's all been worked and fixed and everything, so I'm not worrying too much about it. Just need to push that in a little bit. That'll do. Try and get that in the corner though. Just move that up a little bit. Let's see if I can change that to 80. Just so we get a bit more of the room to look at. So, camera 1. Oh, I think we need to bring that down a bit. Re-render that. That should be okay. I'll just get old Barry out of the way for now. Now, if I remember, I imported that locker, didn't I, in the assets? So, if I'm right, yes, I can put these in here. I will need to not reuse them, but give them a different material. Ah, perfect. Put a couple of lockers in here. Well, 4 sets of them, because that'll take the whole of that up. Now, if I remember, I've got to scale use lot up a bit, because you're too bloody small. Scale these up a bit. I knew the pivot point wasn't exact where I needed it. And oh, just off. Let me just scale it a little bit. In fact, let me just do that and then just there. Right. Perfect. They will need a texture applying to them at some point though. Right. I'm just going to throw another angle in while I'm here. So let me just grab my cameras again. So I need camera 2. Come on, camera 2. Where are we? That's it. I'm going to put you in the far corner. But I'm going to put you above the lockers for this, because obviously I need to get that in. I'll put you in that corner. Just drag that in, drag you across. Drag it along, because we want to get as much of this in as possible. Excuse me. That's 80, so we get a bit more of the room in. Just render camera 2 just to see what that looks like. That's alright. So I got my core angles in. Now it's just a case of filling it all in with nice pretty 3D models and stuff. So that's the next thing to do. Quick save, we do that. Fix it so I can't touch the camera data in any shape or form, because nobody wants me touching cameras after today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maya proving itself once again that if I try and do anything right with it, it will bugger up on me, and then I'll end up crying in a corner by the end of the stream. Right, I'm going to start on some of these boxes of stuff with me dials and me knobs and me switches, because you know what, let's just go all out with it. So that one's got like a curved top. So I shall put one of them in here. Probably between there. Because yeah, a bit chunky. I'll have to get rid of that chunkiness. Jesus. Oh yes, let's just cripple the bloody table I'm putting it on. What the hell was I thinking with that? Right. Push you back just a bit. That's about the right kind of consistency I want. I won't do the curves yet, because I still need to do all of the gauges and stuff. What kind of a goddamn... What? Why? Why has that got a valve on it? What? Why does it need a valve on it? Why does any part of the equipment in a radio room need a valve on it to move stuff around? How does this work? I do not know. Oh my god. Right, I'm just going to not even model the valving, because it makes no pissing sense what I want. So I'm just going to go... Right, okay, so central, that's not even on the table. Please don't start doing this, Maya, not today. Give me a break. It's going to start playing up again, isn't it? Oh, you bastard. Right. Okay. What the hell are you doing? Stop it! I just... Oh, what the hell have you done? What is going on? What the Right, okay, fine. You do that. Oh, now it's gone off again. Oh, you've got to be fucking with me. Oh, just stop it. Oh, and now you're working. Oh, Maya, you know what I'm going to say in a minute. I don't care if I'm doing it on stream. You can go and well and truly fuck yourself, because you're just pissing me off today. Oh my god. And I never swear when it comes to this half the time, because I'm a patient person, but now you're just taking the piss. Oh dear. Right. I'm now going to model a knob. Oh, all right. That's the joke. That's now over. Let's just model it before I lose any of my sanity. Oh God! Right. Okay. Yes, I know how we can do this. So I'm just gonna delete that, flatten this. That's it. And then I just wanna do that. Bring this down just a little bit. And then just scale this in. Scale this down. Grab my edges and soften those. And then just quickly put this in so it doesn't look conspicuous at all. Oh, you're just not going to let me have this today, are you? No. Other way. That's it. Right. Just quickly stick that in here. I think that's a bit too big. Oh well, Rick, where are you when I need you? Oh, I'm glad he's not here because as soon as he'd be hearing all this, he'd just be like, "Yeah, I know what I'm gonna say now," and he'll just type away, no filter. Right, so that's one done. I'm not even gonna name it because you know it's there. I'm gonna do these like. Oh, it's got two on there, is it? Oh, for love of God. Right, fine. Let me just put them here and here. Right, what's next? I'm not putting out a valve. The valve makes no sense. Why would there be a valve on a piece of machinery? It's not even to tune into a different frequency. It just makes no sense. I need my gauges modelling too. Oh God, what the hell? Oh, shoot me now. Actually don't. My sanity depends on it. Right, do I do the gauges as in... I'll model them separately and put them on. Bad me for doing it, but I can get the shape right then. I'm going to have to piss around doing it. So... I could always just take the ones from RE bloody free and all. It's so many different bloody terminals and shit. Right, let me let me just... It's only going to be them two anyway, isn't it? All anyway. Scale this in. Got all about the rain. That looks sort of... Why is that one looking less than that? What the hell's going on? That's not making any sense. Right, I'm just going to push them out a bit. Right, that's why it's not making sense. That'll do. So I just want to push them in. Like so. But I'm going to bevel these edges. I should bevel them a bit bigger actually. So that's 0.7. See what that looks like. Yeah, I'll do. No. Maybe make them a little bit bigger. 9 foul. Let's have a look. I suppose it don't matter. As long as it just looks like a gauge. And plus I'm going to be scaling it down a bit, so... Right, so what amount of gaugery have we got on this one? Is it 4? So one above the other. So that's 2 there. 2 there. And then I just need to... Well, I know what I need to do. Right. Before Maya decides to have a crazy moment of bloody breaking down on me, like it has been doing. Just gonna do that. I could just easily take the back of this off, but I'm gonna do that anyway. You're not going to see the back of it, and technically you're not going to see the bottom of it, so I can get rid of that. Just get rid of them. Merge them in. But I do want to get access to these and bevel those tops. Maybe go all out, put it to... That's weird, isn't it? Let me see if I delete some of these edges. It makes any difference. Should do. Yeah, that's sort of like what I want. That's perfect. So there's one bit of machinery in the room modelled. Perfect. Light source should be in the perfect place for that. And of course, now that I've got like one bit of equipment modelled, it means I've got like another one I can do. So I'm not going to do this for like... I'm not going to do like all of them as this. I just want to put an additional one in somewhere. Just so we've got at least 2 of those in here. So there's that one. That's fine. Next one will just be a few more different machines, different setups and the like. So let's have a look what else I can do. Could do that smaller one. I'm going to need to open that image up though, so I can take a little bit. Frequency. How does it have a valve for a frequency transmitter when it's not even part of it? I am just talking complete baloney, but the fact of the matter is, if I'm used to doing a frequency thing, it would not be with a valve, like a valve handle. You would do it with a little knob that you twist until you got the right frequency, not a fucking valve. What the hell? What the hell have they been doing in nautical stuff? This is just me going completely batshit looking at it. Right, there's the typewriter. Good Christ, what is half of this equipment I'm looking at? Oh God, there's so much stuff here I can't make sense of. Oh, I can see the old Marconi machine. I'll have to put one of them in. Right. Okay, I'm going to model one of those next. God, so many knobs on it. I'm just throwing them out there now. I'm just literally throwing them out there on a platter. And a welcome back. You're about to see me model a whole bunch of knobs. Yeah, I'm just literally throwing it out now. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, God, what a day I'm having. He might decide to do a 180 on me. Modelling all these knobs and switches. And no Elric in sight. It's just not feeling right. Oh, God in hell. Right, so that can be... Obviously, that's not going to be that big. I need to... Oh, God, the things I'm saying! People can just misconstrue it for something else. They have to be there. I mean, what else can you call it? A twiddly bit? Here is a twiddly bit I'm going to put on a machine. Oh, God. Ah, the twiddly bits. That is what I shall call them. Twiddly bits. So I'm going to put a few of these twiddly bits over this terminal here. Right, so they're kind of like that. So I'm going to move that across. Put 2 of them like that. Well, it says 2, but it's actually 3. 2 just across from there. And then 2 right at the end where there's a whole bunch of little switches I'll have to do. So we got that. Oh, good God, there's so much space there. But then again, I might just randomly toss another twiddly bit there. See, I've called them twiddly bits now. I can't win, can I? You know what I say? Doorknobs. And then Elric comes out with bell ends. So I changed knobs to twiddly bits. But apparently that still sounds bad. What can I do? I can't win. I could... Oh dear, what can I do? I can't win. I really can't, no matter what I do. I'm just gonna let it go. Literally. Because I can't win, no matter what I do. Oh, God. I just... At least when I look at an electronic switch or anything, it doesn't give up with some disturbing stuff. But then again, you look at some of them and you're thinking, oh, they could totally misconstrue that one as a knob. Oh, one's just a plain button press. Alright, I'll do that one next. I'll stick one of them in. Fucking, I can't win. I can't win. Oh dear, right, let me just build this one then. I shall build it up like this, and then I will just go like that. I'm just going to push that one out like that, and then I'm going to see what happens when I bevel these edges. Perfect! That's the sort of one I wanted to have. I can't win. It doesn't matter what I do. Right, let me just push that in a little bit. Because otherwise, you know, people are going to start questioning my entire sanity. I'd be questioning it right now. I'll get rid of the back of that. I'll get rid of the bottom of it. You're not going to see those. I do need to raise this up, though. Because it's going to be resting on a couple of these. And yeah, I've just removed the bottom of it, so why would I do that? Do you know what? I'm just going to go with the bloody floor with this, because you know what? Sod it. When you do things for the shits and gigglies, you might as well just go with it. At least I can call doors door handles. At least I can get away with that. There's no winning, losing there. I can win with that. Just can't call knobs twiddly bits, apparently, because that just comes off as worse. Don't know how the hell I can do it. Don't know how I can win. Right, let me see. Get these switches to look correct. So, bottom bit looks like that. Then it kind of has that. I'm going to have to, like, adjust the division, say, to 6, and then model a new one. So it kind of goes like this. Excuse me. quickly extrude that in. Ugh. Just don't, Maya. Not today. You've given me enough shit to deal with today. And then just push that up. Oh my god, what are you trying to do to me? Fine, I'll model it like that. I will add all this detail that you want me to, you shit. My problem is I'm a glutton for detail. If it doesn't match what I'm looking at, I'm not happy. It just doesn't make me happy if it's not the same sort of like looking switch way. The switch has all these little like dents and indentations in the metal. I've got to put them in. And yet you won't see half of this when it's translated to rendered, but I need to know it's there. So I'm terrible at this. I should not be allowed near pictures of stuff because it'd be like, nope, he's looking at it too detailed. Run away, he's gone a bit mad. Right. Right, that can do for that. Yes, that is the one weakness I have. I'm too much of a perfectionist. If it doesn't look right to me, I'm going to keep trying until it looks perfect. And the amount of people that are like, just leave it, it's fine. It's like, it's not fine until it's bloody as detailed as I can get it. Then it's fine. What the hell? Maya, just don't. Good gravy. Right. I know I could have just bloody extruded that. Why didn't I just extrude that? Why? Right. Yes, that's why. So I need to do this. I'll just do that. Shut up. That's it. And then I just want to grab those vertexes and scale them in. And there's my switch. Not literally a switch, but you know, a switch nevertheless. Now I'm going to flip the bugger. What are you doing? No! Stop it! That's it. Right. Scale these down a bit. Definitely down quite a bit, because, you know, switch doesn't need to be that bloody big. And I can put these in increments of 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Put a couple over there. What am I looking at? Oh, that one's got 4, is it? And they're not in there. Just put that there then. Just do one more above it. Then 3 can do that. That'll be fine, because I can alternate between these. Just keep changing the amount of buttons and everything on the box. So I want to put this one just probably underneath there. Oh, it doesn't matter if it goes over the windows too much. Just as long as it fits on the table. Let's quickly do a test render for that. That's done. I have indeed. You have very good eyes. Oh, God. See, people do look at these things. I do switch them every now and then, although I have been sticking with the Stars office for quite a bit of it. I decided to do a change. Now, there's not what with checking out things and playing Dino Crisis. There's nothing up with that. Nothing up with that at all. And people that say that just basically don't understand that these games need to be remade. Hint, hint, Capcom. Remake Dino Crisis. Do it now. Thank you very much. An X Prime or a bloody count. What a bloody silly idea for a game. Just quickly stick two of them together like that. It's always good when you've got some of the mechanicals down, because then you can just keep going and duplicating and everything else. I don't know. See, the thing with Dino Crisis 1 is it's so heavily emphasised with the puzzling and everything that you just lose the will to live as soon as you start getting the DDKs, and then you have to try and remember where they're at, and then you got to try and figure out the puzzle solution to that, and then you have the pipe puzzles on top of it. Then you've got the panic events where you can easily die, and it's like, I know it's supposed to be panic horror, but make it a little bit easier. And DC2 didn't really have that many puzzles that were that intricate like number 1, and it did have the whole blasting, getting extinction points and stuff. Oh, that pissed me off so much. The amount of times I did it in the demo before I did it in the final game, and in the final game it just worked out differently, that pissed me off as well. I know demo's supposed to be a demonstration of it, but when the demo is a lot easier than the final game, there's something seriously up there. Oh, the T-Rex on the rooftop. Who could forget that little shit? I haven't. I still haven't forgotten it all these years later. Oh, good gravy. See, that typewriter looks so different to the ones I've... No, we're going to do a broken variant. Let's just not go there. Just stop it. Oh, God. What is up with me today? Gordon Bennett. Excuse me. Excuse me. God, there's so many bloody switches and shit in these machinery. It's the fact that if you don't repel it, it can just go... Gulp. Bye-bye, Regina. Morsel snack. It's the timing of it and just making it so that it doesn't hit you, get to a certain point. That's what pissed me off. And then it's the fact that you need the plugs to open them up to get the ammo out, or to get some healing items out. The plug system is where it went to shit with me, because I hated it with every ounce of my being when I was playing it for the first time properly. Because I couldn't understand why you'd have it so you need plugs when there should be ample amount of items you can pick up. And then we don't even want to get started on the mixing of things to get poison darts or knockout darts to shoot the dinos with. Because it's not like you had everything there. You couldn't just, like, really stock up on your shotgun shells or your grenade rounds or anything else. I hated it with a passion. I mean, at least they fixed it with 2, because obviously you just use extinction points to buy your ammo, then you upgrade your weapons. I like that about it. Absolutely love 2 for that, because for God's sake, the amount of scarcity of the bullets and needing plugs to open it to get bullets out, it's like, why? Why? Why couldn't they have just stuck with the good old tried and tested item box formula? You know, it works. It's worked with every iteration of the old games, but no, let's just change it for Dino Crisis, because it's not Resident Evil with dinosaurs at all, is it? 2 was so much more enjoyable. It wasn't as stressful. It wasn't a case of, oh, we need to find plugs to keep this open so I can get some healing items out, because you could just buy it in plentiful supply. And I just enjoyed the gameplay for that. So much fun with that. Fuck them. I don't want their life to be easy. It can be miserable like mine. Everything will be difficult. Thank God he learned his lesson for when he did the remake of 1, but then again, Invisible Enemy mode. Did I say any more on the subject of that frigging mode? And the insanity that bloody gave up. Oh my God. Never again. As long as I live, never again will I do Invisible Enemy mode in the remake. There is such a way of making a difficulty great, and then there's just a way of being an arsehole about making the difficulty. So then you add on like this whole mode where everything's invisible, unless they've got a mirror there, and it's not like you can equip a mirror and walk around going, ah! Oh, that would be fun if you could equip a mirror in the game. That would just be so fun. Just stick it in front of a zombie. It's like, I can see you there. But no, that wouldn't happen. Oh my god, there's so much stuff I can do. Oh, and they've got like, luckily, I've built these in such a bloody way, haven't I? I can just go. It's like an extra shelf. Oh, look at that. How good am I at this? But then I'd need to. See, I'm good at this. I'm good at this stuff. And it doesn't have to, I don't have to worry about it going all the way up to the ceiling and causing issues, because that won't. But now you just won't see any of that because, oh no, you will see it. See it. Bleh. I mean, you can say that about all these Dino Crisis games, but nothing is as bad as the third game. And I still, to this day, have not completed that, and I still have to question the entire sanity of Capcom's staff that worked on that game as to why they decided not to keep it canon, and why the hell did it have to be in space, and why the hell am I being chased by frigging dinosaurs in space? So it's in space. It's like some bad 50s movie, innit? A black and white 50s B movie. Dinosaurs on a space station. And years later, every time I kept saying, why couldn't the third game just be set in a city where you're running around saving people because of the whole third energy shit happening, and where you still have to go back in time because you've just fixed the time gate, which causes some kind of fucking temporal bloody whatever, sets the dinos in the city, which is probably the idea that they were going with, and then boom, you've got Regina back. Boom, she's got to go back and get Dylan, therefore the time gate ID is already there. Why? Why not? Why did they have to, like, butcher it for the sake of that, which I get, but they should have just postponed the idea of the development, put it back at least 2 or 3 years, then carried on with it, because then we wouldn't have got Dino Stalker, which was like, no, why? Why? Oh, but it's technically Survivor free. There was never a Survivor free. It was like an intelligent dinosaur that can spawn dinosaurs and knows exactly what you're thinking. It's like, what? Oh, X Primal. Do you know what? I still haven't even tried playing that, you know. I will not touch it because it's a live service game, and I don't think they need to be. They can keep going about, oh, well, live service is the future. I'm like, yeah, do you remember the first time that Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League went online? No fucker could play it. Yeah, it was too arcadey for me. It's the sort of thing you'd play in a bloody arcade. It butchered the entire character of Paula, in my opinion, and they completely butchered Dylan. I'll never touch X Primal. It looked like it would be a good game, and then they just made it a live service, and I just thought, no, I'm not interested now after that. I'm just not interested in those sort of games, and it's not the future of the industry. I don't care what they say, because they're only trying to line their own damn pockets with gold, and I don't give a shit about them. Oh, they're ranting and raving at me about games development and companies. That's just me in a nutshell, though. If you're just going to shit all over your workforce, fire them and say, oh, look, we've made profit. Yeah, but how many lives have you screwed over to get that profit? Thank you very much. Oh, dear. Where can I put one of those at? Mike Wired, World War vet, who's supposed to have died and then survived because she changed the timeline. Because that wouldn't screw everything else up, would it? Oh, God. And didn't she speak properly as well? Because she couldn't say anything in the original, could she? Dylan is just a hologram, just like every fucking time he is. Oh, it's only Dylan. We don't need to go back and save him. Oh, what's that? Paula could speak. Oh, what the... Broken English. Broken English. Let's get that right. It can be broken English before I care. It's all this bloody shit that came out of it. The only good thing about that game was the fact when it's dropping all that shit from different universes, there was an umbrella facility, but you only glimpse it because you're in a Jeep. But there is an umbrella facility, and I'm like, oh my god, it's there! The Resident Evil universe is related! Yeah, she was. Oh, the good days when characters didn't have to say much. That was her, like, defining feature. She didn't say bloody much. But my god, try to protect her in their sections with Dylan. Fucking hell. We talk about AI being useless. Oh, I'm just gonna die. I'm going to die and you can't heal me. Break the timeline. Let her die, Dylan, for God's sake. Oh. I always think that in the Dino Crisis universe, Umbrella are actually the good guys. They're just like a good company. And obviously in the RE universe, they're the evil freaking mega corporation that they are. Because how screwed up would that be? You know, we've already had like Project Exome. You had Chris Redfield and all them entering the Dino Crisis universe, and Umbrella aren't the bad guys, they're the good guys. It'd be just like, what? What the fuck? We can't fight them. They're the good guys. Oh god. What's the other thing I was thinking? Only because of the Dino Crisis posters in the hospital, that Dino Crisis is just a work of fiction in the Resident Evil universe. It doesn't actually exist. Because, you know, obviously with Survivor, you've got, like, Street Fighter up on the wall, and technically that's its own universe. That isn't bloody mix of anything. It's just a work of fiction in its own universe. So, but then obviously, exactly. But then obviously the other issue is you've got the Dead Rising universe. So does that mean that, you know, Resident Evil's in that universe? Is Umbrella part of that? Probably not. But wouldn't it be cool if it was? No, you can't just use Jill sandwiches as a reference and then not think, oh, well, maybe it's somehow related to it. But then that's just my opinion. That went to hell. That series went to hell. They completely butchered that in the end. You know, when you make like a million different Dead Rising games, and then all of a sudden, the first one, which was probably the best one they ever freaking did, and they butchered it for fucking... I don't even know what the fourth one had. Oh, Jesus. And they only did that on the Xbox version of 3, didn't they? Shit, what's her name? What's her name? She gets a Regina outfit. What the hell was her name? What the hell was her name? Like Katie or something. And she's what's-his-face daughter. I'm pretty sure her name was Katie, but then I'm gonna go check now. Chuck's daughter, I'm pretty sure it was Katie. Let me check. I need to know if I'm right. Reminds me, I still need to complete Dead Rising 2 proper. Was I right? Is her name Katie? Did I get it right? Please tell me I got it right, because otherwise I'm gonna get depressed. Chuck Green. I was right, yes! Knew I was right. Yeah. I've only played a little bit of it. That's only on the PC version, though, because apparently they only did like an add-on for the Xbox version of it, the Xbox One version, where Katie, it's like the Ultra Duper something edition DLC. I can't remember the full name of it, but it like lets you have certain costumes, and Frank comes back as a character, but he's not part of the main story. But one of the costumes you can unlock for Katie is Regina's outfit, so you can literally cosplay as Regina in it, with the whole red hair and everything. Oh, off the record. I still need to complete off the record. I've still got to complete everything too. There was off the record was the one with Frank Weston, which was a different storytelling. Then you had Case West, which was only on Xbox 360. And then there was what was that? What was that other one on the 360. It only ever came out on the 360. They never released it on PC. It's like Case West didn't do. And then there was the other one. Oh, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? I'm gonna. Ah! I'm actually looking at the thing. I'm actually looking on the wiki now because I'm trying to remember what the hell it was called. Was it 0 Hour or something like that? Like that other DLC. Case Zero, that's the one. Yes, Case Zero, and then there was Case West as well. They never ever released them on anything but the 360, and they never put them on anyone else. Oh, not Chop Teardrop. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got it. I played through it, and honest to God, I kind of just sat there and thought, I know that they had to like literally drop the quality and the amount of zombies in it, but oh my God, was it god awful. I know, we never got a physical release over here, did we? I think there is a PS4 physical, and I know I got the first one on 360 when that came out, and I've still got that copy somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they did a physical PS4 release, but it came out over here in the UK, or it came out in America. I'll have to go look that up, just to verify it at some point. The thing with the first Dead Rising is it's got such a strict learning curve. Oh God. Just try to play like one version of Dead Rising and it just doesn't work. It's got the worst learning curve ever because you are going to die as soon as you start because your health is so low and you've got to build up all your stats. But you've got to start like 3 times and die 3 times just to get all the stats up. It's so bloody hard. Which is why I don't go back to it. It's why I kind of stopped playing Dead Rising games, because they're just too bloody difficult in some instances, and they shouldn't be that bloody hard. Right, got them in there. Some of these you can just like... Suppose what I could do... Oop. Oop. Do. And... grab that. Put a few of them on. Put one of them in. Quickly slide that in there. DR4 was probably the most insultive game they ever made. And that's purely because it wasn't even a Dead Rising game. It didn't feel like one. But DR1 is just so god-awfully hard. The learning curve is like evil. Glad they improved on that in the second one, but I still to this day have not fully completed the second game or the off the record one. I just haven't done anything for 2. And for 1 I've done most of it, but not all of it, but I have done everything that I needed to do in it, but it's really bloody hard. They really didn't make that game easy at all. It's brutal. Yeah. They are renders, indeedy. There are so many details, even my own sanity's been questioned by it. I could do circular ones, but I'm not going to because I am boring like that. Do that, grab those. And this is the perks of when you've already modelled everything, you can kind of reuse it everywhere, so you don't have to worry about anything else. Apart from not getting the right rotation correct. One there, put that one there. Probably about 3 of them up here. I don't even know if this is how the actual layout is. I'm just literally looking at bloody machinery and just hoping to God it all works. Well, I already kind of go over that because these will be implemented in the end. It's just that that's not my area. All I do is just build this, build all the collision data, export the collision data and the camera data out, and then obviously export the render data out at higher resolution. Then we break it down into lower res, and then obviously do the mass data for it as well. And then it's just a case of we're going to get there and put all this in, and then people will be able to play it, and then I'll be like, oh god, then we got to do the full thing then. Because the idea is we are supposed to be doing a demo build potentially at some point. I just don't know anything other than that. So I can't really speculate on stuff, to be honest with you. I can only go off what we kind of say, and then we just go from there. Where's my scripts? There's my scripts. Oh no! Oh! Oh god! Did I? No, that's right. Do that, and then oh god! Don't do a bloody me, whatever you do. Right, that's fine. Put a new pipe in there. Just want to do some rotations on that. Don't mind me, I've gone a bit mad. Right, set that to 16, set that to 1. Add a pipe, set this to 5, and then bend it. Decrease the curve scale to that. That's that done. That can be a little bit of metal hanging off it, like a little metal handly type thing. Let me just scale that down. So, oh, I've got cables doing this room. I don't really want to do cable. I have nightmares of being chased by cables and pipes, for Christ's sake. That's the truth. They're not good nightmares I have sometimes. Oh dear, stuff I come out with on stream. Right. I'm going to mirror that one on the negative Y. Perfect. Let's push that in a little bit. Push that up. I might need to push them aside. Yeah, I knew I would have to. Let's move these in a bit. Okay, how does that look at... we'll look at camera 1. Looks good. What's it like at camera 2 then? I'm going to have to put the heating on soon. It's a bit nippier now. It's good. Good. I'm thinking we should do something with the Marconi in here. Make it one of the puzzles. Question is, though, could we actually implement that kind of a puzzle? I'll have to have a word. Because that would be pretty cool to have. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to make another one of them, but I need to bevel these edges. Ah! Not like that, though. We're not making this a jukebox. Try that one. No, that's still too much of a jukebox. God damn it. 2. That's better. Bloody jukebox. What the That's my own fault. That's all on me. That's for not realising. I keep pissing around with the settings and it's for smaller things. Drag another one of them there. So that's 2 of them. But then what I'll do is I'll texture all this in the end and just flip all that round so it just won't look the same at all. No, that's too much like a generic thing. It doesn't need to do any sliding. I said we should potentially look into doing a Marconi kind of puzzle, which means then you'd have to do Morse code, but that'd be cool to do. Because there would be a Morse code machine, there would be a Marconi system inside the radio room. So... and this is all just generic metal thing. If this actually did work in the real world, I don't think it would with the way I'm modelling it. I'm just looking at assets and just building what I can see. And I bet you none of these would work in the real world. But I'd like to believe that they would. To some extent. Oh, good lord, what have I done? Because imagine some kind of like nautical guy on here who's like worked in the Navy in the radio room saying none of this would actually work in the real world. It's just a work of fiction. Oh god. What else can I model for this? What else can I put in this radio room? God, there's all kinds of gauges and stuff. It's making me want to go mad. Oh my god, there is so much crap I could model. I'm only wanting to make this simplistic for my own sanity. Why do they keep adding shit to it? Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to add the clock in the corner. There's got to be a little clock on the wall. A little bit of a radio, maybe. Maybe a bloody pen, bloody cup, maybe as well. Seriously, there's just so much stuff I can model in here. Need to get some plaques on the wall. Some stuff here I can't fucking figure out what the hell it is. But then again, I don't work in a radio room. That isn't like my thing. I can just look at what I see and build it. But that's all I can do. I can't do anything other than that. That's all I can, honest to God, do. I'm going to put the on this angle. Then what I'll do is I'll just add a few more cameras in here because I've got 15 in this bloody room and I know it never needed 15. I don't know what the hell possessed me to do that. So I'm just going to put the little clock in, but it's kind of like, is there any like higher res images I can just use? Or is it just a generic one? I mean, do they have a specific one for a radio room where it's got to be this way? Oh god, how old's that one? Fucking hell. What is this shit? Oh, zoom me in. Oh, that is the full image, is it? Oh, okay. Right, give me more. Give me more to look at. Why would I want to go and visit the SS Lane Victory in Los Angeles? Why? Because, Colin, why would you not want to? Why would you not want to go and look it all up? Why would you not want to do this? Why would you not want it to be accurate? No, it's the moment when your brain just starts to go, maybe you should just go and look at it in real life, and then maybe you could build stuff better, because you could take pictures, you could stand right next to it and get the scale correct. You can tell I have this insane passion for this sort of thing. If it's not right the first time round, I'm not going to get it right the second time. And it's got to be perfect. There's no other way. There's the perfect way of modelling, and then there's the not so perfect way of modelling. And if it doesn't look anything like what I'm trying to do, I kind of tend to scream in my own head. It's got to be perfect. The other thing is, I think I go a little bit mad with my perfection thing, but I've said I'm That's one of my many weaknesses. It needs to be perfect. Otherwise, it's just not going to be good for my standards. My standards are too high, damn it. Oh, God almighty. Okay, that's sort of like what it looks like. I'd have to be there in person to look at it. Right, I need to put another camera angle in. Camera... 3. So, no, that's 13. That's it. Right, so I need one potential to look at this set of desks. Just... Okay, let me have a look at that. Camera 3. That'll do. Because at the end of the day, I am literally just building stuff up, and then obviously I'll just go in and texture it like a madman in the end. But I do also want to... do I... No, that'd be too... I can't exactly put that there, so that one's going to be the only one with doubles. Okay. Definitely want the Marconi thing there. That can be a puzzle. We need to talk about that puzzle. I'm going to have a word with them lot when I get the time. Do a quick duplication of that. Flip that -90. Put that on top of that one. Just gives me a few more bits and pieces to look at. Could even shrink one of those. Make it an even smaller one. Now, I think the one moment that started really doing my head in with detailing and that was definitely the Boulevard from when I did the Resident Evil 3 stuff, because the amount of detail I went into that and the amount of stuff that is in that, just that one room, it's enough to make anybody go mad. And I had a whole month, I literally took a whole month building it, and I didn't even stream myself building it because it took me that long to build. I'd lost all sanity by that point. That was one of the ones that had a lot of detailing in. Raccoon City Hall, another one. The Clock Tower stuff, that was detailed as hell. That drove me freaking mad. Absolutely insane. The amount of stuff I had to do for that. This is why I'm like, if it comes to architecture, I don't mind urban stuff, I don't mind laboratories, I don't mind anything like that. But when you put me in like a clock tower with that type of architecture, I'm going to tend to scream and run the other way. So that's just me. Right, what else can I model in this room? Give me something else I can kind of look at. God, that's an old typewriter. Fucking hell. Tell you what, I did want that fake one in there, didn't we? Could always put it on there, between there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to import my typewriter. No, not the tyrant figure. God damn it, we've got you in a room. Stop asking me to put that in there. I'm still tempted to put other assets in there, other figures as well. But I'm not going to put Sherry Birkin one in there, because, no. Nothing more Sherry related. I had enough of that. That just blew my complete brain out. Like, typewriter mesh. Oh, that ended it. My whole brain had just literally melted at that point. I didn't know what the hell to think. I was like, you did well, huh? What? Which reminds me, have I still got that picture? I've got to put that picture up. Let's see if I can put it up. Have I still got it? I'm going to put it in one of the pictures in the wall somewhere, but yeah. Where's it gone? Oh no! Why is it not loading? Why is it not, Well, that's depressing. I thought it would have worked. Oh well. But I did one of those like memes, so it's like last stream with no context, and it's just pictures of everything. And yes, I used everything I could think of, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's pretty much what it was like." Oh my god, it won't work. I can't get it to load in OBS. What a shit! Why won't it show up? Unless I can let me see if I can add it in. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. I'm not going to stop till I get it in so people can see just how... Oh, it did! It loaded it up! Yay! There you go. Everybody's seen this because I posted this up in Discord. That entire stream with no context whatsoever. Oh, Jesus wept. That is going somewhere in this. This is going on the wall somewhere in one of these rooms. Just a testament to that stream. Just so when people ask me, why is that there? I can say, go back, watch this stream, and you'll understand the whole thing then. Oh dear, right, let's get back with the stream. Oh, right, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make this typewriter like this. Ooh, that's alright. Because I did say I'm going to put one in and it's a broken one. We kind of agreed with that. So I'm just going to stick it there. So it's not one you can save at. It's just there for the shits and gigglies. I just want to slap the default texture on that and then get a camera to look at it. So I need camera 4 now. That's it. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. No, I don't want you looking up there. Look. Oh my god, what have I done to the camera? Oh god. Right there. And then down. And yeah, look at that table there. That's it. Okay, let's run the camera 4 now. Yeah, there we go. Broken typewriter. But there is a shits and giggly, so somebody will probably think you can actually save at it. You know, people probably be like, why didn't you just make the radio room the save room? And it's going to be like, I might actually do that now, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. That's what we'll do. Because the proper typewriter I've already set up in the bunk bedroom. So I'd rather have it in there. And have this one just as a broken thing that just doesn't work. Because they do have typewriters in radio rooms, believe it or not. Even I didn't know that until today when I started looking at them. So not only have they got like all this bloody gauges and bloody switches and everything bloody else, they've got typewriters, the Marconi system for doing Morse, which I say it should be a puzzle, just because I'm a mental person like that, and because I like to be a bit crazy when it comes to doing puzzles. And we haven't done one. I don't think there has been one in the Resident Evil series where Morse code is used. A little to doing the chess pieces. I know for Zero they did that. I know they did all these obscure things with 2 with chess pieces. Again, there seems to be a theme going with chess pieces. Or unicorns and mystical bloody fictional monsters and stuff, but there's never been anything to do with Morse code. I don't think Silent Hill's done it either. Oh yeah, you could totally hear Barry in your head saying that, can't you? Exactly. It could just be a new puzzle type. I'm gonna have to have a word with them lot, see what they think. They're the ones that are obviously going to script it. But if we could do it as a puzzle and have it so you've got like a file you pick up and it's got all like these dashes and dots and it's one of these archives and stuff for finding an item, but you have to decipher the Morse code. There's a puzzle. See what I mean? You just build things up and then all of a sudden stuff starts to fall into place. I love it when we come up with ideas and it's like, can we implement them? Well, maybe we can, we don't know. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just try to. That's not, it depends on it. Could always put that in there. God, that typewriter is just so fat. Oh my god. Sometimes you even have more than one typewriter, but the thing is, you only need one typewriter, don't you? Might have to push them up a bit, actually. Push these. Oh, but then, no! Right, I'm gonna do this then. Seems to have like this little gap between where the typewriters go. Excuse me. No, I don't want to highlight multiple ones. Stop it. Maya, you've already given me a breakdown today. Just stop doing this. It's got like a little bit of a gap. So you can kind of like push these up a bit. God, you're a bloody bit too forward, aren't you? Push yous back a bit. Push yous about there. Will do. Right. I'm just looking at like all these different bloody tables and they've all got like a little dent in it. Oh, Jesus Christ. The amount of people are probably watching this and thinking, this guy's off his bloody head. Who are these crazy people? Fic writers and Morse code and pictures with no context. I think we're the only sane people, you know. I stand by that. We're the only sane folk that exist. Everybody else is a bit on the crazy side. That's just what I'm saying anyway. People can go against whatever I say, I don't care, but that's just all I'm saying. Right, I can change this. Seriously, a lot of this stuff I could have just grabbed from one of my outbreak rooms, because I'm pretty sure I still got the master files for that. Just drag them in, make that smaller. Kind of like duplicate them together, just get rid of all of them. See, again, this is like one of the advantages of stuff. If you've already modelled it, you can kind of just get away with like making things smaller and... Wait a minute. Oh no, those ones, aren't they? Maybe just put them there, down there, and then all I want to do is bevel all those edges. Oh wait, that hasn't got any parts, has it? It can't bevel them. Oh, you fool! Right. Okay, what I can do is push it up a bit. So, oh Jesus Christ! Up there. All this just so we got all this detail in. Exactly. See, I am a sane person. I really am. I truly am the sanest of sane. Apparently. Oh god, what a bloody day. I suppose I can nick another one of these and put that one up here, and maybe, I don't know, grab one of these again and put it on top of there. And this is just me getting bored of modelling these things because there's just so many bloody bits, twiddly bits, switches, gauges. It's like, no, I just. There's a level of my sanity, and this is not helping at all. And to think I've still got to do all the bloody cables and everything in these rooms. Can't get away from it all. And I still need to model the bloody lights. What are the lights actually supposed to look like in a radio room? And those can't, because they're just fucking boringly generic. But then again, what can you do? So they're kind of like, do that one. Drag it up. Take that. Flatten it a little bit. Potentially scale this out a bit. And then I need to scale those in a bit out of them. Scale that in a bit. Grab my faces. Oh god, maybe just grab that and then kind of just push that up. And then duplicate that, put that one there. But that kind of means I have to grab the lights and kind of move them where they should be. So I'll do that one. That one needs to be kind of in the right place. I'd say about there. And similar to that. About here. And then just render that test again. That's it. And then I just need to make it so that they do not cast shadows. Yeah, looks alright. We can improvise everything with this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did they not show up then with colour? Is it just because of the fact that I haven't got a light source which is showing them? Not that it matters, but... No, that could be why, actually. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Is this as long as we got lights in there? I assume there, see. I don't even have to model a light bulb either, which is good. I can live with that. Hello, Morty. How are you doing? Oh no, you did not just quote Persona to me. Don't be going all Persona-y on me. There's no time for this. And this is actually pretty cool. Getting quite a few people joining in on this stream now. That's cool. No, no, no. Don't. Just don't even bring Persona up. I have yet to complete the 4th game, and I've had it in 2 iterations, and I still haven't done it. No. Strike that, I've got it in 3 iterations because I've got the original on PS2, the Golden on Vita, and I've got the Golden again on Steam, and I still haven't actually started playing that properly. And we won't even get started in front. What? So what you mean is, all the times you were just sat there looking at it, tearing your hair out, and it's just like, Maya, now I remember why I don't bloody like you. Oh, God. Oh, my God. See, we're getting the old gang back together now. Oh. All those conversations about, oh God, bloody Maya, it's a pain in the ass to work with, it doesn't work like Blender. I actually have adapted to Blender, I can actually sort of use it, and I know how to do all the sculpting and that, because obviously with that being part of it for free, Maya, you've got to pay for Mudbox and that. So I've adapted to it a little bit. Not a lot, but a bit. I can do a bit in Blender. I can model stuff in it. I can extrude it. I can UV map. I can sculpt in it. But I can't pre-render in it. Which is why I'm sticking with Maya for all that. Oh, we don't talk about 3ds Max. That's just... Let's take it to the max. No, let's not take it to the max. It's horrible. I hate it with its rollouts. It can piss off. I don't like it. No, we're buddy mooring and bitching about this, and it's like, let's just try using Softimage, because, let's try and use that tool. And how well did that go down when I started using it? Spoiler alert, not well at all. It made me cry, the primitiveness of it all. What have we done? So I've got this built. That's done. Got the lights done. Got them in position. Got the doors in position. We need to get chairs in. I'm going to have to model those. I just thought that was hanging off the side of the table, and it's not because of the indentation. Oh my God, what is up with me today? Well, I suppose on the one hand, hang on. I'm still not satisfied with these bloody windows, am I? What is it with these glass windows that I don't like? Is it because it's a thong? Is it because I need to have them on bling? Is that the reason why I don't like them? Let me try that. Yeah, that is true. All this is testament to that, because again, this is using those tools. So they've been kept being used for the past X amount of years, ever since you made them with me, so they're still being used. They help a lot. I don't know, can I? I've got that many iterations of it. I can try. I'm supposed to be cutting down the stream, but I'll play a little bit. Everybody can say that now. I don't know which one to play. Don't worry, if I blow them out, I'll apologise. I just want to see if I can do it. Is that fine? Can it be heard? Probably not, because I haven't got my bloody... Hang on, let me... You mean that one, yeah? So I don't know if that's going to mess everything up, but it shouldn't. I'm just thinking what else I can do for this stream. I mean, I might as well just model the tables. I've got the tables. Let's get the chairs done. Oh, why do the chairs have to be god awful? Roaring off. What is this, Gordon Ramsay? It's so raw that I can still hear the zombies in my head. I haven't a clue what we're going to do with the audio. I suggested we do a retro mode because I was pissing around with the render settings. So if we ever did that with retro mode, chances are we'd have the 8-bit soundtrack. But I'm not sure what we're doing with the soundtrack. There's so much sauce on this one. The lambs have gone home screaming, Clarice. Ah, gold. Okay, let me try and do these chairs then. They're very... What did he look like in the bloody blah blah blah? Blah blah. What did he look like in... Tell me the garden location. Oh, thank you very much, there is. Standard computer chairs, seriously, I could just grab those from 1.5's stuff I did. Oh, is that glass on the floor though? It looks like glass. Oh, why do I have to do glass? I hate glass. I hate putting glass in a room. I'm just going to go and grab those ones from the 1.5 stuff. I know I've got that sort of... Which room has it? Have I got them on here still? I have. Ooh, okay. Radio room would have them. Oh my god. Yeah, they're the sort they have. Oh, the irony isn't lost on me. Oh, the radio room. It's another radio room. The joke about paid DLC, the whole DLC thing's like, oh yeah, we should totes do it. We should make the whole thing like, you only get Barry's part of the story, but in order to play the Leon side of it, you have to pay for it. Come on, you know you want to do it. Right, well I know where I can get a pair of headphones from now. I knew I'd model a pair of them. But, Niz, let me swipe this. And then I'll just give it some nice, lovely shade of tech. I'm not fucking around with it. God, so low poly. But I don't care. Right. Where's my materials? That's it. Give me standard one. It's computer chair, because that's technically what it was here. Right, I want to put these in the assets for this store. So if I just say radio... Okay, bring that in. Aha! That should be more or less the right size. I may need to scale you up a bit actually. What disc? We don't have discs anymore. It's all digital because that's the future. It's like, no, what a load of shite that is. What idea? What possessed them to think that was a great idea? Isn't it? Oh yeah, let's try and sit on the chair like that. That's too high up, isn't it? Oh my god, what the... Let me lower that down a bit. Oh my god. About there. Technically, I don't need to worry about that because I'm going to push them up, but that would need to be at least there. Push them a little bit more, bring these down like a bitch. Right, so we've got some chairs in there. We've got lockers in there. So many little other things I need to put in this room. Lost what I was looking for. What were we looking for? Well, that's it. I've lost the plot of what I was going to look for. My brain's just gone switched off on me. That's it. My brain's just gone. I shall be back. Oh! After I've destroyed everything in bloody rain. Oh. Back. Right. Putting my heating on because it's gotten a little bit nippy in here. Right, so we've got chairs in. God, everything's just dials and shit. In fact, I might actually save these images. Where's my guiding folder at? In the pictures folder, isn't it? Save that there. And that one. And that one. And might as well save that one. Yeah, I am gonna just stop modelling stuff now. I've got what I need to get done today. But I'll stay on stream for a little bit and have a little nit-nat, have a chat. Well, so just have guided music just blaring away. Yeah, but then we know what happened the last time we had a natter. That happened. This happened. All of that happened. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's got nothing to do with Gaiden. It's not been too bad weather-wise. It's been warmer than it has been. No, not really. Or at least I've got a better bloody bed to sleep in now, considering my other one bloody broke and the base was buggered and I had to rebuild a new one. At least I can sleep. At least I can sit up in bed at night now and play on my Steam Deck. But I hate not being able to sleep, it just drives me mad. Only a little. I've gone more than that, I've gone crazy. Literally crazy. I just realised that render window is so small, but let's make it bigger. Okay. I'll plug it there because it's just covering up them in it. Don't mind me, I'm still piddling around with stuff so everybody can see. I don't think that this stream has gone too bad. Especially since I've never actually modelled a full-on radio room on a ship before. I just need to be crazy with the cabling and stuff, which, you know, that'll be the next part of it. That'll be the next stream I do. Scared. I was. It's put me off everything. We're supposed to be doing like all these Easter eggs, and I was thinking we should do like action figures because I actually rebuilt like the mesh of the toy figures, which I think were Moby Dick ones. I can't remember though. So I've actually got that built, and I'm thinking, oh, I could put these everywhere. And I just, like I said before, I got to a thought with, there's no way in hell there's going to be a Sherry figure in this room. No, not in any of the rooms, because I will not do it. No, this stream's been pretty chill. It's just been about, you know, switches, bloody fibbly bits and everything bloody else we can think of. So I'm just going to take a chill out now, because I've done this much modelling. I've built it all up from the ground up again. With every bloody room. At least this one's got progress now, so we're not that far off finishing the second floor, which is good. No, no, not even going to mention them. No. The twiddly bits. That's all I'm going to call them from now on. I don't care how bad it sounds, I'll just wait for Elric to go, what, twiddly bits? Ah, knobs and bell ends, that's what it should be. And it's like, no. It's not my fault that we call them doorknobs over here in the UK. I still think we should call most of them door handles, but then you look at my stuff. I mean, I keep looking at mine and they are all doorknobs. So, I'm surrounded by them. Trying to say that without doing a serious face. Just be glad you didn't see that thing I posted up for Valentine's Day that Elric was on about. That one that Lurpat did years ago. And it's like, oh god. What did it say? Give her a knob on us. It's like, yeah, a knob of butter, because it's Lurpak. But the wording of it, oh dear. Oh dear, that's just... People seem to think this is going to be some, like, semi-professional stream of a 3D modelling bloody stream, and there's me talking about bloody Lurpak butter and bloody knobs and stuff. Oh my god. It's the British humour we've got. See, this one gets it. Marshall gets it. This is what I mean. Piddly bits. Because let's face it, a radio room is full of fiddly bits. It's got switches, it's got bloody bits, pieces, buttons, everything you can think of, it's in there. Yeah, fiddly bits, there's another one. See, can totally use that, fiddly bits. Especially when some of the assets are fiddly. PG for each stream. Are we sure about that? Should we consult the Oracle about that? Should we get Elric to put his judgment on such it be a PG-13 one? Good lord. Oh dear. Let's just not dance to the fucking thing, but let's dance to it, or attempt to. I swear I keep seeing like a grey streak in the air. I can just imagine it now. He's listening to the stream and he's just sat there and he's like, oh no, they said it and I can't go in and go, oh, what a day. I swear God, there's some weird shit going on this heat. Cue dramatic spin around. See, I know nothing. I know nothing. It's not a math thing. The amount of people that keep pestering me, like saying, oh, well, what's going on Revisited? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not part of it. Because they get it mixed up with Resident Evil 3 Revisited. I'm like, if you talk about that project, I can tell you everything about it, but nothing to do with Revisited. I know nothing. I know nothing at all about it. But seriously, the amount of people that mix it up, it's like, no, that's not the one I did this one. Exactly. It's everything I've said. It's like, one of the guys, he did a thing with me, like an interview thing with me about that project. The RE3 one, but then he brought up Revisited, and I'm like, don't bring it up, don't bring it up, because I know nothing. I can't answer any question related to it, because it's not my mod. I wouldn't know where to start. But the Resident Evil 3 stuff, you ask me about that, I can go, right, yeah, that took this amount of time. This is how many polygons it is. Do you know how much stress I went into trying to build it all? They never seem to ask me about that project, you know. You'd think, oh, well, we got him on here to talk about the Resident Evil Visit project, but we never talk about the free Visit project that he actually did. So, yeah. That's happened so many times, I've just had to go, look, I don't know anything. I'm waiting for like people to start asking me about the guidance stuff, and it's like, well, I'm not answering any of that either. And they're like, well, you build the background. I said, yeah, I build the background. I'm trying to write a coherent plot, but that isn't, you know, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Because then it wouldn't be a surprise, and then there wouldn't be fun. And then you'd just be like, oh, we know the plot twist, and you'd be like, oh, God. I really need to get a green screen at some point. I think the only thing we've got an issue with, regarding to this, is that we really need to build everything else. Exactly, just don't spoil everything. You saw what I was liking before, with all that stuff from during the storm getting released, and it's like, why would you do it? Why would you go and release it? It's a mod that's in production, you don't go releasing the files. And I said, like I've said over the years, I've got all the distant memory stuff. I still haven't released any of it. I don't intend to, because I don't know what we should do with it. But I'm not releasing any of it. Put too much bloody effort into all that work, and I'm not going to just throw it all out there and be like, oh, we'll do whatever you want with it. Everything seems to be a shit show lately. Or where it's like, with the minute with Cyborg Ninja, and it's just like, when's that DOA 2 port going to happen? And it's like, well, I'm not an automaton. I can't just drop one project and then just do that and devote it to it. It's got to be done when I feel like doing it. And it's just like, you know, you could do it yourself. It's not that hard to do. And this is where, again, the time stuff comes into it all. It's having the time to sit there and get this done. Because I'm not going to have any time after next month, because I'll be back in work for 9 months straight. And that'll be 6 days a week. I won't have the time to do it apart from my day off. Or if I've got the energy when I get back from bloody work, and I'll be like, done. You know, half the time with these lot, look more than bits, you'd think, actually learn to do what we do, and then you won't have to bloody wait and moan about it, because you could just do it like that. It's like I had one message me, and he's like, you do want to talk about upscaling and all this like art and stuff, and I was like, well, no, I don't do that. They said, oh no, I've got you mixed up with somebody else, and I'm thinking, well, that's fine, don't worry about it, but the fact is I don't do the upscaling stuff. And there's just no way in hell I'm going to do upscale renders of stuff because of all the shit I had to put up with the Resident Evil 3 stuff. It's like, no, I'm not giving anything out like that anymore. I'll do the guidance stuff because we'll encrypt all of that so you won't be able to touch it. As harsh as it sounds, but the fact of the matter is, I've just basically got burnt out with everything being taken from me when I've put all the bloody effort in. But, you know, we've gone over that a gazillion times, I'm not going to bring it up again. Good God, that was a shitstorm in itself. Still is, it's still cascading to this day. Let's just check my emails quickly, and I'm gonna finish the stream off, I think. Right. I'm going to end the stream here because I've built what I've wanted to do. Progress has been made. I can carry on with the next stream. That'll be, what day we're on today? Saturday, so it's probably going to be Monday or probably Tuesday, but I'll update like everything like I always do anyway. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching this stream, because they are interesting to watch. It's not just the shits and gigglies that, you know, that happen after it. It's not the fact that Maya decided to play up halfway through when I lost my field of view on the camera. The far plane bloody went to hell and shit. So yes, as long as people are enjoying them, I'll keep doing them. And it's always nice to get an insight into the development of this sort of stuff, because it's not just magically done. It's not just press X button and it's done. That's not how this works. There's a lot more to it than that. So yes, I will be back with the next stream for this. Carrying on with this radio room. Hopefully get it finished. Start getting all the boundaries and collisions and stuff done for it. Get the camera data ready for export. What was the other one we came up with? Press button.exe or something and it just does it all for you. It just makes the entire game. Although with the way AI is at the moment, it would do that anyway. Let me just write you a Resident Evil at the button press. Like, no. So, I'll see you all in the next stream. Hopefully there won't be any more talks of fiddly bits, certain bits and pieces, and I won't go mad listening to it. I will see you all in the next stream. Laters.